The rumor making the round right now is that they said Oni was so happy when Queen Naomi, reached out to him, telling him that she wants to come and have a kind of prayer session in her, chamber in the palace, because we know that the chamber has been renovated to a very beautiful, gigantic, standard, apartment, that is being prepared right now, being renovated for one and only Queen Naomi. And they said after everything, because of course we know that we are still expecting Queen Naomi to return to the palace of Ooni of Ife come June. Okay, despite the fact that Queen Naomi has said it time and time again that she cannot be in the midst of crowd, and with all that statement and with everything that has happened, they said Oni had asked these women to leave the palace so that Queen Naomi could return to the palace. And with all that, that was the reason why they said Oni went ahead and renovated Queen Naomi's apartment, made it to be a very beautiful edifice. Like if you see, they say if you see that apartment, it's not a small thing. So they said when everything has been arranged and the place is set, the only thing is that they are just waiting for when Queen Naomi will return fully, like move to the palace finally, because these women had finally relocated to their Olori's quarter. So now with all this news, now they said after everything, Queen Naomi, told Oni that she want to come and have some prayer section in that apartment. She and her team, that they are coming to organize a kind of a vigil in that apartment, that she want to pray, seek the face of God. In fact, she just want to sanctify that place before she move into the apartment. And the said Oni was like, whatever you want, it is yours, it is yours. It's not mine, it is yours. Whatever you want to do with it, go ahead. And they said Oni granted her that privilege of going to the apartment to sanctify it and to pray before June. When they said, when the news came that Queen Naomi will be coming to the palace to come and pray, have some prayer session in her apartment, they said this didn't go down well at all. Some persons were like, why would this, of course they cannot come before Ooni of Ife to come and start telling him that what to do or what not to do. But they said it was like the thing just attracted kind of a side talk, that this, you see these people gather and be talking, these ones will gather and be talking like, hey, this one now, wow, how will Ooni allow Queen Naomi to come in like that? I want to pray in her apartment and everything. They say, hey, what kind of love is this? And the Oloris were saying that if it's them now, Ooni will not allow them. That now is that is Queen Naomi, anything goes, whatever she wants goes, whatever she wants, she her only just point it and it's done. Just say it and it is done. But if it's them, say it and you receive shunning. That their own is to shun them and all that. Can you imagine what they are saying about Ooni of Ife? Only that never allow them to lack anything. Only that support them, their businesses, their everything. Like everything has been deaf, and he is still there for them till tomorrow. But that of Queen Naomi, I don't know why. Whatever it is that only give to Queen Naomi always raises a brow, but I don't know why. Because they are just being jealous of Queen Naomi right now, because they don't understand the mathematics that this woman is not in the palace. She herself was the one that left the palace in the first place. She left on her own. Nobody asked her to leave. And all of a sudden, they didn't even know when Ooni and Queen Naomi reconciled, despite all the warning from the elders, despite all the warning from, even them trying to distract, trying to stop everything from Queen Naomi not to return to the palace, and all their antics. None, absolutely none has ever worked out just to stop this, union, and the love that Ooni has for Queen Naomi and the love that Queen Naomi has for Ooni of Ife. But for them to hear this, they were like, now, wow, like they finally surrendered. Of course, they shouldn't now. But it's just that these women, no one can trust them. They will behave as if they have surrendered today. Tomorrow, you start hearing another thing. I don't know when their own wahala will end. And so they said there was just a side talk, this one, here and there. But it is what it is. Queen Naomi has, they said she's set to come to the palace to, hold a vigil, a vigil, to pray and to intercede and to sanctify that apartment for herself. Yes, so and they said Oni was so happy when she even said, when she came and told him that she will be coming with her team to come and pray and sanctify the apartment. They said Oni was even saying that it's not only the apartment too. As you are praying, try to carry everybody along in the palace, especially me, your husband. Carry me along, pray. In fact, I really need prayer. I need your support because these women, their headache is becoming too much. And they said Queen Naomi was like, of course, she has been doing that and she will never relent. She will keep on praying for him and for everybody in the palace because it is her duty to intercede on his behalf and also on behalf of the palace because whether she like it or not, she is part of the palace. She is solidly part of this palace. She cannot just say she will not pray for the palace. If she says she won't pray for the palace, as well as say she will not pray for herself. And the ceremony was like, as in, did you carry the palace like this? Say yes, you will not understand. I love the palace. I love everything about the palace. Aside from the love that she has for Ooni of Ife, she loved the palace. She loved everything, like everything and everyone in the palace. That no matter what they are doing or no matter what they will do to her, she will keep praying for them. What a nice woman, what a humble woman, what a good woman. And you see why Oni will keep loving her. These are the reasons why Oni cannot look elsewhere. That is why Oni cannot look away. He will keep loving and loving Queen Naomi because Queen Naomi deserve that love. Queen Naomi deserve that love from him because she always proved time and time again that she is selfless, she is kind, she is good, in and out. Okay, and with all these things that she is doing, do you not think that Oni will start hating her? There's no how. Oni cannot. He can never hate her. Instead, the love will keep increasing because each time he will be expecting that maybe Queen Naomi will say some things negatively against the Oloris or against the palace. He will just realize that the more he's thinking that maybe he would, of course, the more Queen Naomi is just trying to prove that she is deaf, to actually intercede for everybody. So my people, it's not a small thing. It is not a small thing at all, this rumor that we heard right now. So they said Queen Naomi is actually, Queen Naomi is actually thinking seriously on how they will come and as if thinking of planning or how excuse me, they will come for this prayer. And they said everything is set, and they said after everything that she has organized, she now came in and heard the prayer. They said the moment they entered the palace, they just went straight to the apartment, locked themselves, and because they came at about in the evening, like maybe they arrived around 6-7, so it was already time for them to start prayer. So they just moved straight to the apartment. They were there praying all through the night. They prayed all through. It was a real vigil. They prayed all through the night. And they said, in fact, when the prayers was on, everywhere in the palace there was this tranquility that was everywhere. There was this quietness, like everywhere was so quiet and calm. And you could feel that serene, that calmness in the palace. Okay, so they said the environment changed immediately when they started praying. All through the night there was tranquility. There was emblem of peace, like peace. I don't know how to explain it. According to what I heard, allegedly, they said they cannot describe it. Those, the next morning, people were just talking that they were just asking themselves in the palace. People notice what happened last night. Like they felt this peace like ever before in the palace. They felt, joy. They felt calmness. They felt relief, sort of in over the night, when the prayer was on. Okay, and you see, these are the reason why Oni cannot actually do without Queen Naomi. These are the reason why Oni will always want Queen Naomi to come back, and the reason why he cannot break that ties between him and Queen Naomi. So people don't really understand who Queen Naomi is. In fact, these women, if they really know who Queen Naomi is, I think they should even make her their best friend, because Queen Naomi is a total package of peace. She represents peace. She represents unity. She represents honesty. She represents everything good. So they say when Queen Naomi is around you, you feel that peace, you feel that calmness, you feel everything, good. And now and these women don't understand this thing. They don't know that they might just be robbing themselves of the good things that they should be benefiting from Queen Naomi over the years. So my people, this is the rumor that is making round right now on social media, and I said I will come here and also relate it to us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye for now. To all my returning subscribers, to my new subscriber, in fact, you are all welcome to this great family. Thank you so much. God bless you.